Extra on the ETBU Sportsnet. Hello, I'm Mike Midkiff, live from CC's Pizza, along with Jason Souls. And joining us now on the show is Jourdan McNeill of the ETBU Tigers, plays running back. And Jourdan, first of all, kind of explain to our listening audience why you chose to come to ETBU to play football.
Well, Coach Ergo really came to me when I was a senior in high school, and he came to my school, and the weekend that he came, I was actually on my way to another school for a workout, and he came and talked to me, and he told me that if I was supposed to be a Tiger, I'm going to be a Tiger, and he really showed me that he's a leader of men, and is how I ended up here.
When they call your play to get the football to run, what's going through your mind?
Well, I'm the youngest out of the group of running backs, so I'm kind of like trying to do my job, so make sure there's no drop-off, but I'm really trying to make a play and help our offense out.
In the game against Millsap College, Jourdan McNeill was the leading rusher in the ball game, 8 carries for 127 yards, 1 touchdown. His longest was 61. Jason, you got a question for Jourdan?
Let's talk about that 61-yard run. You broke right through down the middle, and we're just trucking along. And I noticed when you got to about the 25-yard line, you started peeking over the shoulder, wrapped 2 hands around the ball. Were you nervous about getting caught? Were you just plain tired at that point?
Yeah, I was a little tired. The play before, I went down the block for one of my brothers, Stephen Alford. That made a big play, a little winded, but the first day of practice, Coach Walden stressed, when you're tired, cover 2 hands on the ball. So that's what I did. Made sure that I at least secured the yards that I had, because the run's off or not if they come behind and pop the ball out of your hands. So.
And to follow up with that, it seems like every time this happened last week to Toy and a couple of the other guys, you break off a long run, 9 times out of 10, Coach Walden is coming right back to you. Now, I know when you're on the 2 or 3 yard line, you're excited because you get a chance to get in the end zone. Yeah. But are you when you get to midfield after a long run, are you like, come on, Coach?
Yeah.
Give me a little bit of a break here.
We're a little gassed, so you kind of wait for him to call another play, but it's special anytime you get to touch the ball in this offense, because there's so many playmakers that's able to take it to the house. So you just got to make your opportunities count.
Visiting with Jourdan McNeill of the ETBU Tiger football team. Jourdan is from Irving, Texas, played his high school football at MacArthur High School. He's a sophomore on the team. And Jourdan, what do you like about the chemistry of this team? Of course, you played for us last year as a freshman. What's different between last year and this year that you're seeing that's just like, this is something that's clicking and working well?
Well, we're just a tighter-knit group, I feel like. Everyone's out for each other. And not to say it was like that last year, but even more so this year. Everybody wants one thing, and that's to win games and change the culture around ETBU football.
One of the traditions at ETBU for the last 2 years is the Tiger Walk. 2 hours before kickoff, the Tigers walk through Tiger Alley. Have you ever been a part of something like that before? And if you have, kind of compare it. If you haven't, kind of what it's like to walk down the central walkway with the fans during the Tiger Walk.
Well, no, I haven't been in anything around that before, so it's kind of special, Everybody's coming out to just watch you walk through and get ready to play your football game, so that's pretty cool.
Kind of take us through real quickly how you prepare to play a game on game day. What are some things you like to listen to music before you get taped up? Do you kind of your routine of a typical day on game day?
Well, I wake up and I'm real jittery already before it's even 9 o'clock, but I just kind of sit in my room, listen to music, try to not think about the game too much, because in a couple of hours I'll be ready to think about the game and everything will be flowing. But I'm kind of real calm on game day, not a lot of talking, real focused, real locked into what I'm supposed to do and what we've been practicing for the whole week.
Last question, unless you got a question, Jason.
Hey, talk a little bit about, I'm interested to see, we talked about this on the broadcast Saturday night and last week a little bit as well. It doesn't seem like it matters who's carrying the ball. You guys are always rooting for each other, but you all run with the same intensity. You get to that edge and start turning it upfield, and, it seems to not matter who it is. And talk a little bit about the group of guys you run with and how you encourage each other along the way.
Man, I believe we have the best group of running backs in the country. It doesn't matter who's in, who gets the ball. We're all rooting for each other, and we really want to see each other succeed, whoever's in. So we all love each other, and we root for each other all the time, even in practice. each other makes each other better. So, I mean, it's a great group of guys I'm blessed to be able to play with in the running back position.
All right, last question for Jourdan McNeill, the E2 Tiger football team here on ETBU Extra. We asked Coach Ergel what he's going to do with a Saturday off. What does a college football player do on a Saturday when he has an open day? What's your plans?
Well, I'm going back home to the fair, actually. So I take a little day off, eat a little fried foods, a couple corn dogs, you know, play a little game, so it'll be fun.
State Fair, Texas on his agenda on his day off. Well, Jourdan McNeill, thank you for being on ETBU Extra today. Good to see you. Jourdan McNeill has been our guest here on the first segment of ETBU Extra, live from CC's Pizza in Marshall, Texas. Every Wednesday at noon, we'll be here on the ETBU Sports Net. Thank you for clicking in today. If you're in the Marshall, Texas area, come and join us each Wednesday and go through the buffet. Special price during ETBU Extra, noon to 1 o'clock, $5, which includes the drink. Coming up next, we're going to visit with a representative from the ETBU Student Affairs area on campus, Brandon Hoy. Stay tuned for that. More ETBU Extra in just a moment.